What's up everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and what I'm going to be doing today is a smoked turkey. Typically I will brine my turkey, but nothing like trying something else out. So we're just going to do it normal. So anyway, I'm going to be trying out this Tony Chachere's injectable jalapeno butter marinade on this. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do on this is we're going to stuff the cavity. So I have some celery, just the end of the celery that you may not even want to use. So I'm going to stuff that in there. Some apples. So we're going to go with about a half of an apple. And then I have some onion that is left over from some other stuff that I've done. So we're going to do that. Let me see if I can get another apple in there. So anyway, there's how we're rolling with that. Now I've made up a compound butter that I'm going to put on the inside under the skin. I'd already pulled the skin back. Now if you look at this turkey, there's the bone that's here, and the skin will kind of attach to that bone. I personally don't like to get up under that bone, because if you get back under that, the skin will start pulling back when you're cooking it. So I have like two pockets here instead of one big pocket. So I'm going to get that, get some of that butter deep down in there. All you got to do is get it in and kind of mash it down. And the turkey breast definitely needs this, because turkey breasts can tend to get a little dry. So we got that in there. I'm going to wash my hands, and then we're going to pick the video up here in a little bit. So let me get my hands washed. See you in a bit. Alright, so got my hands washed. We got the butter under the skin. Got the cavity filled. Now, you could roll with a little bit of thyme and sage in there. I was going to do that, but it looks pretty full, so I'm not sure if it's going to make that big of a difference. So I'm going to freeze that and save it for later. So anyway, what I'm going to do, instead of putting butter on the outside, sometimes butter will get too dark, so I'm going to hit it with this canola oil to begin with. And that's going to help your seasoning to stick. You could use butter, you could use whatever you want. I'm just going with that. So I have a shaker that I made up, and this is just going to be, I'm going to do a light coating with just, this is some onion powder and some garlic salt. So I'm going to hit that with this first. And now I'm going to go back over it. I usually like to make my own rubs. I bought some of these Backdraft barbecue rubs, I think at Home Goods or one of those discount outlets. I think this whole thing was like $1.99, so I picked some up, and I like this. So I'm going to go over the turkey with that. Hit it with a little bit more of this spray, just see if it'll stick a little bit. So I'm going to let this sit here for a while and kind of adhere to this turkey. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I got this marinade here. I forgot about that. So here's our Tony Chachere's injection. I'm going to hit it about 4 times on each side. And you're not going to have to sit here for all of this, but we're going to hit it here. So once I'm done injecting this, I'm going to let it sit a while. So we're going to pick it back up right when I get this ready to go out on this smoker. Now I'm going to be using some, you know how they say, you know, people in Texas use this certain kind of wood because that's what they have in their environment. And people in Georgia, they use this kind of wood because that's what they have in their environment. Well, what I have in my environment out in my garage right now is mesquite and some pecan. So that's what I'm going to be smoking with. Not because I think it's anything, you know, not because there's any advantage or disadvantage to it. It's just what I have on hand. And I'm not going to go 15 miles to go buy a bunch of wood today. So I got enough for this cook, so that's what we're rolling with. So we're going to pick this up in about 20 minutes and get this on the smoker. See you then. Our turkey's been chilling for a while, letting all that stuff kind of seep in. We're going to be going at about 275 to 300 degrees. Right now, the temp on this is right at about 300 degrees. So I'm going to tone it down a little bit at first, but I'm going to get this on here. I'm going to be rotating this as we go, but I got a drip pan under this just to catch some of these drippings so it's not just accumulating down there. I'm going to probably check on this in about another hour, and I don't want this to get too dark, so if it starts looking like it's getting too dark, I'll tint it with some tin foil. I also used half of that stick of butter in there that I used for under the skin, and threw in just a little of the barbecue sauce, that Backdraft barbecue sauce that I had left over, since it was about to be, I mean, there's only a little bit left, so I mixed that together with some butter, so that's what we're going to be basting it with as we go along. So we're going to check on this in about another hour, so we'll see you back then. See ya. What's up, everybody? We're back again, and this has been on about 2 hours, and it's getting a little on the darker side, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this down a little bit with some canola oil spray. And the darkness on that is not the meat, it's the actual barbecue rub on there. But I am going to go ahead and tint this for now. I did check the temperature. We're at about 150 right now. I'm going to go to about 170 on that. So I'm going to go ahead and tint this. And I'm going to leave a little bit of air around it circulating so it doesn't like boil or anything. Anyway, I think we got about another hour and a half on that, so the next time you see this is going to be good to go and we're going to be ready to eat it. See you back then. Alright, what's up, everybody? This has just come off the smoker about 20 minutes ago, so I'm going to take a little slice of this and see what's up. Seems juicy as hell though. Now let's, come here. I don't know if you can see that. See all that like liquid that's in there? I don't know if you actually can see that, but that is moist. Anyway, if you take a look off the skin on this piece, there's that butter and everything that was under that layer of skin. So, it looks good. And let's take the taste test. So that's good. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Comment, subscribe. See you later.